Good morning. Let me get this shared real quick and we will start the fun. Good morning, Starla. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hey. How's it going? Are y'all enjoying the giveaways today? Or this week, anyway? So much fun. So exciting. I'm in my onesie. It's kind of cool out here in my sewing room. I know I've told y'all before. I have a she shed. So I come outside and I use a kerosene heater when it's really cold. But when it's just cool like this, I just have to bundle up just a little bit. So I love my onesies. And they keep me nice and cozy. And I don't have to get all fancy to just come out here and sew. So why not? So are y'all putting in your guesses for the bobbins? I know how many there are. I counted them as I put them in the jar. And as I took them out because I've moved them now. So they're not in there no more. But I counted them twice to make sure. Yep. And the giveaways I went through this morning. That's why I'm kind of late doing anything today. Because I went through all the orders and all the pictures that y'all have posted. And made sure that all the grand prize entries are logged on the spreadsheet now. So all of those are all up to date as of right now. So anytime you place an order or share a picture in the group, or anytime you place an order on the website or share a picture in the group this week, you will be entered into the grand prize Friday drawing for Friday. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, Rachel, I have been so busy. Things have been wild around here, and I'm trying to get my life back on track. It has been so crazy. So I haven't done a whole lot of videos lately, and today is not really anything planned. I just, well, for one, I got a new chair, so it's not so squeaky. See me moving? Woohoo! And it's not squeaking, so yay. And it was only $15, so, you know, you can't beat that. But anyway, so I wanted to try out the video to see how my chair squeaked, or lack of squeak, anyway. And just do a little fun stuff, because I've got to get motivated. I have a show coming up this Saturday, and I'm trying to get a few more things made, and these towels are on the list of things to get done. So I figured, why not? I will go ahead and make them on video and show you guys again. So it's not really going to be much of a tutorial, more of just, you know, playing along and stitching with me, just to kind of catch up, chit chat, see how things are going in everybody's life. And my room is still a mess. I've cleaned it, I swear, and it's actually organized, but it still looks like a total mess. I moved some stuff over here. My corner, that's a total empty space. Anybody have any organizational tips? Because seriously, that corner and the corner that's behind the camera, there is a countertop there, but underneath it is just empty dead space. But since I have my desk here, it takes up room. And so that whole section right there, I feel like is total wasted space. So when you have a little bitty room to work with, you want to utilize all of the space, all the wall space, everything. You know, you got to go vertical too. So that's what I've been trying to do and making all my space work for me, and it's just not working because I just can't seem to get it together. I don't know the right shelvings or whatever to put up, so I've got to get something in place to get everything right. Because my printer, I'm actually getting a new printer, and it's going to need a little bit more room than the current one I have. And my Cricut takes up a lot of space because you have to be able to pull it out so the mats can run through. So it needs space in the front and in the back of it. So those things kind of limit me onto what I need to do. But if anybody has any tips on organization, I'm all for it. Yep. I am going to grab these links real quick. I'm going to post the links in the comments. Or Tammy can if she's on here. I don't think she's on yet. CD cabinet. Diane, that's a good idea. I have my fat quarters. They're the ones I have. I think if they had come from Walmart, they're in rolls. And they're in a basket over here. Behind that wood wall thing right there in that cabinet. There's a little round basket over there that my round rolls. There's Tammy. Thank you. There's a little round basket of all the rolls of fat quarters over there. So that's where those are for now. But yeah, a CD cabinet, just one of those skinny ones, that would be helpful. Any sort of shelving to put right there. And that's why I haven't redone that roll, that ribbon roll, chain ladder thing. Because, see, that thing, the ribbon ladder. I was going to redo that and show you guys how to do it, but I haven't redone it yet. So that's why we haven't got to that yet. But it's still in process. Like, I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm working on it slowly, but I just can't seem to get it all together. Okay, these are the links that Tammy just posted are the two designs that I'm going to be stitching today. I'll pin those. I don't know why they're so long. There we go. I pinned them. They should be at the top of the comments now. I don't know how it shows up for sure, but I did pin them, so they should be locked and you won't have to scroll through. But those are the two that I'm going to be doing. I know that truck is blue, but you know, y'all can change the colors. That is so funny to me. Everybody's like, I want the red truck. And they see my truck and they're like, oh, but it's blue. Well, you can change your thread color, silly. So make it whatever color you want to. If you want a purple truck, make it purple. I don't judge. Okay, I got to get to my thread under here. I'm going to get my stuff out. I actually was going to do that before I started, but, you know, I got too excited and started the video too fast. But, anywho, so we're just going to play today. Not going to be any rhyme or reason. I'm sure there's going to be, we'll be on here for a little while. So, just hang out, have fun if you've got time. If not, come back later on and watch us and see what I can mess up today. Okay. Black, red, white, green. Oh my goodness, I don't have much green. What am I thinking? Let's see. I could use a darker green. We'll see how that turns out. What other colors do I need? Let me look at the design again. I can't remember. Oh, gold. I think gold in the tinsel on the Christmas tree, I think is gold. Or should be gold anyway. It's a onesie. It's so comfortable. It is very comfortable. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the tree, green, red, brown, black, and silver. Okay. Alright, so are y'all ready? If y'all want to grab those designs, by the way, the site is embroideryplayground.me. She did put a link there, but I just want to throw that out just in case anybody doesn't know what website you're watching. Anyway, and we have a sale going on this week too. So everything on the website is 30% off because I didn't do a real big sale because we're doing a bunch of giveaways this week too in our Facebook group. So if you're not a member of the group, you definitely need to like Embroidery Playground's Facebook page and then go join the fan group also. Because you'll need to be a member of the group and like the Facebook page to win any of the giveaways this week. So I'm going to turn y'all around here. I'm trying to kind of go slow so I don't make anybody dizzy. I've already got my towel laid up on the hoop. And I always stitch baste my towels. I lost my topping. I always stitch baste my towels onto the hoop just because it makes it so much easier for me to not have to worry about holding them or anything. And I can't pin on that flat surface for nothing. So I don't remember what color's first. I guess we'll just go ahead and baste in white. I'm going to try to keep up. Well, hi, Sharon from Chapel Hill. I'm in Manchester. Do you know where that's at? I'm going to try to keep up with the comments, but it is kind of difficult to see them on the computer or on the computer, or on the, oh my goodness, on the computer or on the phone, because the computer is kind of lagged behind and the phone is facing the machine. So I do try to keep up with them though, so be patient. Alright, so I've got my basting stitch saved in my machine because I use it so often. So I'm just going to go ahead and baste this down with my water soluble topper on my towel. And you know what I did already? We're going to do the tree first. We're going to do the Christmas tree first instead of the truck. Because I hooped my towel the wrong direction for the truck. I hooped it in the direction for the tree. The truck needs to go horizontal instead. So I'm going to go ahead and put my green thread on. And this particular tree, I had made it with a placement and tack down ahead of time, just in case you ever wanted to put fabric or mylar or anything under it. So I had already prepared this tree. This one's been around for I guess about a year. I think it was last year's. It was a design from last year that I had first released it then. But it's a perfect one for using with mylar and foil, because it's got a light fill on it too. But it does have the placement and tack down for as if it were an applique. So the first thing we're going to stitch is the placement. And I've got my foil. And this stuff gets beat up, y'all. This foil, it gets beat up when it's laying around, and mine's just been rolled up in the bag, but you can see all the little scratches and everything on it. But after it gets stitched, you can't even tell. So you don't have to hunt for like a good spot on it or anything. You can just roll with it, and it won't hurt a single thing. So I just lay that on top of there and go ahead and tack it down. Oh, you're in Collierville too, Debbie? Well, that's cool. And for the mylar, you don't have to trim it away from the tack down stitching. You can just go ahead and move on to the next step, and it will actually perforate the foil or the mylar enough that you can just peel it away when it's done. And that water-soluble topping that's under that mylar, it will not hurt a thing. It will eventually wash away and disintegrate in the wash, and it'll just go away. It won't cause any problems whatsoever being under there. And actually, it wouldn't really be needed on this particular design, but I was going to need it on the truck. That's why I went ahead and put it on there. But then I wasn't thinking that I had it turned the other direction. So what have y'all been up to? Have y'all done any shows or events or anything lately? I've got one coming up this weekend, and then I've got another one coming in 2 weeks after that. I think November 9th is the next one. And then I don't have any more planned before Christmas, so these are going to be my 2 Christmas shows. There's a local place to me that always does a Christmas event, I don't know, around the first or second week of December, but I haven't seen anything about it yet this year, so I haven't been able to get in on it. But if I see it again, I'm going to try to jump in it. I don't know if maybe they're just not doing it this year, or they haven't got it set up yet, or what. No, Inez, the foil is protected under all of those stitchings, under all of that stitching. It does have a light motif fill over the top of it, so it holds all that mylar in there. And I call it mylar and I call it foil, and I think basically it's about the same thing. It goes by both names, I believe. I think the foil just comes in more colors than mylar. And it can be purchased at Joann's and Hobby Lobby, and I found some on Amazon as well. Actually, I think I put a link to some on Amazon in my favorite things blog post as well. So if y'all can jump over to the blog on the website, I have a blog post titled "My Favorite Things" that has all of my Amazon recommendations, items that I use all the time. Yes, Sharon. Actually, Mid-South is exactly where I got mine at. That's my store. That's where I go all the time. I love going for their societies. We go on the first Saturday of every month. I'm sure you know about it. And I forgot about that. They do have a website too. And Stephanie said that you can get this foil from their website as well, Mid-South Crafting Supplies. So if y'all want to order it from them, you totally can. Amber, that's a great idea. Getting a lot of Christmas things ready. That's kind of what I'm doing this week, is trying to get some extra Christmas items ready to go. And Tanya, yes, this is a Brother PE 800, and I have a 770D over there too. I use both of the beginner style machines just so I can keep up with what a lot of other people are using, because if my machine doesn't cut jumps or do any of that fancy stuff, then y'all's probably doesn't either. And I want to know what problems you are going to run into. You probably have seen me there, for sure. I bet you have. My daughters always come with me. She's got long red, curly, frizzy hair. Teenage-ish, 14. Oh, really, Debbie? I didn't know you were this close either. I know you said you were Collierville, but I didn't realize you went to that store too. That's so cool. I'm using tearaway stabilizer on the bottom, and then I've got my towel and then water soluble topping over the towel. You can use wash away stabilizer for the bottom too, but I just use tearaway and then I just pick it out. You know, pick out the big parts from underneath. So it's going around now doing the final, the finishing stitching from around the tree. It's got a satin border around it. Hi, Beva. So can y'all see okay? I put a lamp back here in the corner, so I think that helps. I know now with this foil on here, it gives it quite the glare, but I kind of like that light being back there. It really lights things up a lot better for me. Yes, Tammy, for sure. This design, when I first made it, I wasn't exactly thinking of foil. I was thinking of just a plain old green piece of fabric or something back there behind it. And just with that motif stitching on it to give it some decoration to the fabric. Or even to do it without and just have the towel, you know, showing in there. But after I realized that the foil was a thing, and I was like, oh, you know what? I have so many designs that have light stitching. Let's just look through and see what we've got that will work. And actually, Stephanie from Mid-South that we were just talking about, she used this design in one of their Christmas retreats. I offered the design for her for that retreat, and she used that to show this exact method of using the foil in the designs like that. Oh, that's awesome, Kia. Your first show. Good luck to you. It'll be so fun. Beva, the links to this this design and the other one that I'm going to be working on today should be pinned right here in the comments already. This particular tree is, if you search the site, sorry for shaking the camera, if you search the site, this tree is called the Merry Christmas tree, and I believe the truck is just called Christmas Truck. We're going to be doing that one next. So this is what it looks like all done. And then see where it went around it with the satin border? And it just peels away. Is that not the coolest, y'all? Isn't it so pretty? I love it. So we'll turn around here. Close your eyes. Oh, see my little buddy? I got my new chair and I couldn't fit that one back through the door, and I didn't feel like twisting it and fighting with it. So now he's got a bed. That's my little curly pup. And I want to show y'all something. This was taught to me back when I first started. When you get ready to pull basting stitches and you can't grab them from up here and you're always grabbing the nap of your towel and stuff like that, it's a lot easier and faster just to move to the back of the hoop, flip it over, and take your seam ripper and slide it under and make one cut, and then you can just slide it and pull those stitches right out. So easy. And you don't grab the nap of the towel or anything. Y'all see how easy that is? This is why I base stitch. I mean, I'm sure pins are easy too, but for me, I can't get them pinned flat. And then they run across the machine and snag and scratch and everything because I can't never get them on there right. So I just base stitch. Or stitch based, whatever you want to call it. So there's all my threads, and then I flip it back over and pull off the topper. My one little knot there, you'd know somebody would get in the way, wouldn't you? There we go. And that's the back. I've got one little tail is all. And that's how our towel looks. Is that not so pretty? I think this method is like the very coolest ever. I love doing stuff like this. So what do y'all think? Thank you, Teresa. Thanks, Amber. I'm just looking to see if I missed any questions. Kia, I totally understand not having time to take pictures. It is so hard to get everything done and not feel like you're totally losing your mind. So that's our Christmas tree towel. Now let's go back over here and get the truck ready to go. I already have my threads out for it. Because I knew I was going to do it too. I just was expecting to do it first. I wasn't thinking when I hooped my towel. So the truck goes horizontal. So you have to make sure to put your towel on there the right direction. You could totally fit an initial in the middle of the tree. Sharon? Yes, definitely. It's plenty big enough. Let's see if we can show a size. These scissors are 4-inch or 5-inch. 4 to 18. These scissors are 4 inches from tip to tip. So that gives you an idea of the height. So you could definitely fit a nice monogram initial right there. And also this tree, the design that it comes with is actually, that tree is the 5x7, and then let's see. No, how is that? It's oh, okay. The tree by itself is a 5x7, and then it says Christmas tree, or Merry Christmas, and then it has a little tree just like that as the A in Christmas. So if you go to the link, you'll see. But both of those designs are 5x7. One goes horizontal and one goes vertical. So it says Merry Christmas with a tree in the A of Christmas, or a tree as the A of Christmas. And then it just has the big solo tree by itself, which is what I stitched. So it's really cool because you can do it either way. If you want to just do the tree and add an initial, that would be awesome. I actually didn't even think of that, but you totally could, because it's not heavy stitching in it at all. Like, you could easily stitch an initial on that and it not get too dense or anything like that. So I'm going to do the same thing. I've got my towel hooped the right direction this time. I'm going to go ahead and baste it down. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Inez. I do have a lot of designs that also come in a 4x4. These particular ones do not, unfortunately. Actually, I take that back. The truck that I'm doing right now is available in a 4x4. So you could totally do this one. The tree that I did was not. It doesn't have a 4x4 option, but the truck definitely does. I just checked the link to make sure. So I'm going to load my truck file now. And I need to turn it. That direction. That's not right. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. I need to turn it so it's facing the right way. It needs to be going. I guess the truck's going to be pointing that direction, since I put my towel on this end. Okay. And the first step is the wording on this. Okay, y'all, tell me real quick. The picture on the website, the truck is blue with red words. So if I do the truck in red, do I still want red words on this gray towel? Or do I want silver words? What do y'all think? Because the truck's going to be red. Silver, Inez, thank you. I mean, we have lots of other colors too, but I'm just thinking something to stand out, you know? Silver or gold. There won't be much other gold on there. There's going to be gold on as the tinsel. But I guess I could do silver, the tinsel in silver too. Because I think that would look cute. It would tie it all together if I did the tinsel on the tree in silver. You think more gold on a gray towel? My comments are frozen, y'all. It says I've got 8 new ones, but it won't show them to me. I'll have to refresh. Yeah, definitely. I don't know that helps. With y'all's view. Let's see. So the towel's gray. There's the silver. And the red, gold. I'm not liking the silver, honestly. I might be with Diane on the gold. For the words. And then the tinsel is gonna be gold too. So I think let's do gold. Let's do gold and see how it turns out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sharon. Silver might not look as good as we want it to. Yep, let's go with gold. Good thinking, y'all. Move that light back over there. It's shining in my face. Alright. Gold is loaded. Let's stitch some words. It's going to say home for Christmas. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to grab me a drink. Curly thought I was leaving and he woke up and jumped down out of his chair now. All because I walked in the next room. Come here. He's so funny. Rachel, I don't know. That happens to me too. I call my husband. I've gotten in the habit now where I'll call him and tell him I'm about to go on video, so don't call me. I'm trying to get caught up on the comments. My computer, or not my computer, but Facebook had closed out my comments from me. I think we're back now. I can see them again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The silver, I don't think was going to look too good after all. That was my first thought, though. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I like the light fill designs, like the flamingos. I know everybody's loving the flamingos, and I like how that light fill looks, and it just doesn't make a real dense design when you try to put it on a towel or anything. So I kind of like it like that. So next is the tree. So we're going to go ahead and put down our foil where the tree is going to be, and it'll stitch right over the top of it. Tore a big old piece. I don't think that's gonna, I think it's just gonna be a bunch. I hate to waste it, but I think that looks good. I just put it over the spot where it's going to be stitching, and then I just kind of hold it until it catches, and then I just let it do its thing. Y'all have any questions or anything? Everybody's gotten quiet on me. Oh, Sharon, yeah, you like the light fill too? See, y'all didn't get quiet. I just didn't see the comments. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Yeah, I really like them. That's why I have so many on my website. You know, I guess everybody's got their own style and the way they do things and stuff, so that's kind of my thing, I guess. Pricing physical items is the hardest thing I have ever found to do. Hi, Sophie. The foil or the mylar that I'm using today, I got from Mid-South Crafting Supplies. I went to their local store, but you can also find it on their website, midsouthcraftingsupplies.com. It comes in lots of different colors too. I'm sorry, Michelle. Don't go getting yourself fired from the real job just to watch me. I'm not that exciting. And Sharon, back to your comment about pricing. I've seen this type of towels priced very different in a very wide range of prices at local markets. It just depends on your area and what they're willing to pay. I've seen some, you know, at $5 and some as much as $15. So it just kind of varies and what you feel is making you, you know, a little bit out of it too. So the next step is the truck body. Well, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you being here. We're just having a little fun stitching today. So the next one is the truck body, and it's also the light fill, and I'm putting Mylar under it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff down where the truck will be. And I'm just kind of covering the whole hoop pretty much, because this is a big piece. I didn't tear none off for it. That's a good tip too, Tammy. Selling 2 for the price of 1. Or not 2 for the price of 1, but 2, you know, for a discounted price or whatever. So people feel like they're getting a good deal and they end up buying more. Sure, let me go ahead and jump over here to the computer and I'll get you a link. Oh, my thread's hanging up over here. Did y'all hear that when it happened? I heard it. I wasn't even looking at it. I was looking at the computer, but I could hear my thread hanging up. That big spool keeps, I don't know, I think that red isn't wound properly because it keeps snagging. It looks like it's doing okay now. I'm working on that link for you, Michelle. Okay, there's a link to the foil to Mid-South Craft, excuse me, to Mid-South Crafting Supplies, to the foils. You can get the colored or the pattern one. The adhesive is not for stitching. So you don't want the adhesive one. You want either the patterned or the colored. You don't need water-soluble topping when you're using Mylar, but I'm using it for this particular project because there are some parts with the light fill that I'm not putting Mylar under, so I do want water-soluble topping on those particular parts. But like for the tree that we just did, since that was all done with foil, I didn't have to put water-soluble topping on that. I just did. What's the matter, Curly? You gotta go outside? You gotta go outside? Oh, it looks like Tammy has posted some other links to foil as well, too. So that's good. Looking through what other questions. Sophie, I haven't washed it a lot, but so far it's holding up just fine. Just like an applique would. No, Sharon, I don't have my thread in a jar. I have it on a tall thread stand. So it's feeding up through here, and then I've got a stand. And it's not the stand causing problems, it's catching around the bottom of the spool. Because the thread is falling from the spool, it's gathering at the bottom. Instead of staying snug on the spool like it should, it's falling. I'm excited to peel this off. I cannot wait to see how it looks. I'm trying not to tear the rest of my sheet too much. Alright, get those pieces out of the window. There we go. It's gonna look so cute. Okay, now it has a few little white highlights on the truck. Right, Sharon, is like opening a present. It sure is. Now we're going to do white. There's a few little spots on the truck, a few little highlights. Okay, Tammy, perfect. Thank you. I love seeing it come to life, y'all. It looks so good. I haven't stitched this truck since, I don't know, I guess since last year. Before Christmas, probably about this time, I guess maybe last year. Even looking at the camera, it looks so good. Like, what do y'all think? Oh my gosh, I love it. It's like the white is just making it come to life. Adding those little details. Oh, I just happen to have these two gray ones. I did some tan ones the other day too, and I've got some white. I actually have some light blue, but I don't think those will go too well with Christmas. But I have white, brown, gray, like lots of different colors. I just happen to be using gray today. Alright. Now we've got black for the wheels and the outline. going to go ahead and trim those couple jumps I've got. My machine doesn't cut jumps, so that would be up to me. I just had one that didn't want to get stitched over. There's a couple of little ones, but I'll get those when we're done. I don't really know the answer to that question, Sharon. I just kind of get mine at Walmart. If anybody knows a better option than that, feel free to share. I think it's going to look really good when it's all done. And I get all that topping, that water-soluble topping cleaned off of there. It still looks kind of, I don't know, that makes it look yucky. You can really see it good whenever it's all cleaned up though. I see a couple pieces of Mylar that I didn't tear off real good, so I'll get all that stuff cleaned up. Yes, Kia, it was a good place to get decent quality towels. You get yours from Amazon? Haha, Rachel, you're funny. I've got to use this one. It's going in the craft show this weekend. Sophie, the Mylar is available at Joann's and Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure which department exactly. Tammy, if you're still in here, can you answer that for her? Because I think you said that you found some at Hobby Lobby or Joann's, didn't you? That's a good idea. Watch them for sales at Kohl's. Kohl's has really nice towels. If you're doing them for yourself, for sure. When you're trying to make them to resell for a profit, it's hard to balance quality and pricing. Here you go, Sophie. Sharon says that in Hobby Lobby, the foil is by the paper punches. So around the cutting, like the cutting stuff, scrapbooking type stuff. Is it in a packaging there? I know where I get it, it's on a roll and they cut it to the length that I want. So Sharon, is it in a package already cut to a certain length? Where are you at, Rachel? You probably already told me, and I'm sure I've forgotten, but the show I'm doing this weekend is at in Murfreesboro on the square. Alright, my wheels are done, my outline is done, and now let's put the little silver hubcaps on. Wheel covers. My dad's so funny. He used to work at a factory that made hubcaps, and he said they were not called hubcaps, they're called wheel covers. I don't know what the difference is, but he insisted. Oh, okay. So you're in Tennessee too. I don't know where Pioneer is or Jellicoe. What big city are you near? Is that East Tennessee? Mary, glad you could join us. We've just been kind of playing around today. It hasn't been too labor intensive or anything. We've just been talking and stitching some towels. Alright, now for the tinsel on the tree. Oh, okay. Up near Kentucky. Over on the eastern side? Like around Pine Knot? I saw a piece of thread and I was blowing it off, and I blew the stabilizer over there. I was afraid it was going to get caught in the needle. Okay, that's really cool. My son went to Job Corps in Pine Knot, Kentucky. It's stitching the wood planks on the bed of the truck now. We're almost done, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm getting antsy. Should I do the wreath on the door in the same green or in a darker green? Yes, Sophie, the links to both designs that I've done today should be pinned in the comments. So if you scroll up to the top of the comments, it should be in there. And when I get off the video, I'll add them in the caption also. What do y'all think? Same green or darker green for the wreath? Darker. That's what I was thinking. I haven't even opened this dark green yet, but I wanted to use it for something. It's like a really hard to see green. See, this is the one we did for the tree. I think I'm going to do that darker one for the wreath. If I can get it started. this is the last step. And just a reminder, y'all, any purchases made on the website today with these designs, even though they're on sale, they still count. Will go towards an entry for the grand prize giveaway on Friday. And if you already have some designs, even the free ones, it doesn't matter, share them in the group, and that will also earn you an entry for the grand prize. All the details for the giveaway is in the group. It's in a post pinned at the top of the group. Today we're doing a guess the number of bobbins. I have empty bobbins in a jar, and so you have to guess the number that's in there, and you can win a $20 code to the website to Embroidery Playground. All done. Alright, let's move over here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to turn this. Y'all, this stuff is so good. It's sugar-free orangeade. I found it at Sam's, and it is delicious. All right. I do have some jumps in here because you can't avoid them sometimes with words. And my machine doesn't cut jumps, so that's up to me to do. So cute. So stinking cute. Y'all, look at that. Alright, let's get these basting stitches out and see what we got going here. comments. Peggy, the link is in the comments to the designs. We've done 2 today. There's a Christmas tree and a Christmas truck. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, I love it. Get the rest of this tearaway off the back here. That looks so good. Look, y'all. Let me turn the light over this way. Doesn't that look so good? I love it. Look at it shine from that Mylar. So cool. I still have a little bit of water soluble stuff to clean up there, but I love that. It looks so good. I'm glad I did that wreath in a different green too, in that darker green. It makes it stand out more. I love that. What do y'all think? Is that awesome or what? Where'd my other one go? Look how cute. Those look so good. I love it. I think those are just adorable. I mean, to tell you what. Those are so cute. I've been waiting to do this for like the longest time. To retouch these Christmas ones. I'm getting excited for Christmas, y'all. I mean, too excited for Christmas. Especially for somebody who doesn't even really want to go shopping. Like, I'm not even excited for Christmas shopping. I'm just excited for decorating and making stuff. So stinking cute. I love these. That's the tree. And it's curved. The stitching on it is curved, so it goes like this. up and over instead of just straight across. Yeah, I know it's hard to see the details on the camera, but it's really cool. And the truck is equally amazing. The stitching on it isn't curved, it's just straight, but it's still beautiful. And I like the tinsel. I didn't want to put lights on the tree, I just wanted a little bit of tinsel. I think that is too cute. I'm probably going to have to go get some more towels and make a couple more. I feel like that is going to be a well-loved item at the show. I hope anyway. I mean, it would be nice. Definitely go check it out, Kia. And the truck, y'all. The tree has two different designs. I know I said this earlier, but some of y'all have just joined too. So the tree, this is a 5x7, and then it comes with another design that's also 5x7. It says Merry Christmas, and the A in Christmas is a little tree. So it's just little, but it's also 5x7. Now the truck, it comes in 4x4, 5x7, and 6x10. So you can go a little bit bigger if you want, or those of you that are limited to 4x4 hoops, you can do this too. For sure. Is that not so shiny? I love it. I mean, I love it. I'm so excited. Only 64 days. Are you counting down? I need to make me a little counter for out here. I'm about to set up my tree. I know I mentioned this corner that is underutilized. So I'm about to put my little tiny Christmas tree over there with some ornaments. I don't know how long it's going to last because I'm taking it to the show. But I'm going to set it up and see. I took the idea from Susan. I think when she does shows, she has this cute little tree that she hangs all her elf clothes off of. And that's her little elf display at her events. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to try that little tree idea out with my elf clothing that I've got ready. So I'm going to set up a little Christmas corner in my booth that has all the elf stuff and maybe some ornaments and stuff like that too. So I think it'll be super cute, and I hope it's going to be a very productive event this weekend. So we'll see how it goes. But anywho, so I think we've been on here for long enough today. I will let y'all get back to your everyday life, even if it is less boring than stitching towels with me. But aren't those so cute? So I'm glad y'all got to join me today. And don't forget, if you're not a member of the group, definitely join in the group and enter in some of our giveaways today. And I will see you guys later on. Good. Do I take spotters with me? What does that mean? What is a spotter? I do take my daughter. She helps out, like, to hang out in the group. I mean, in the booth. Like, if I've got to run to the bathroom or something, she's in there with me. But what do you mean, a spotter? Is that what you mean? Like somebody to take my place while I run off? For potty breaks and such? Or do you mean spotters, like going out and grabbing customers and dragging them in and making them buy stuff? Because I could use one of those. Okay, right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if that's what you meant, or something like that. yeah, I don't really take extra hands with me, but I will go browse around and see what the other prices and other items look like and stuff to get an idea, you know, what my competition looks like at that particular event. Some of the ones I'm getting signed up for, though, they're asking for certain categories, and like this particular one, actually both of the ones I've got coming up are handmade only, so there's no like paparazzi or anything like that. It's only handmade products, and they ask what we're selling, that way they don't get too much of one particular type of craft. So I'm hoping that there's not going to be too many of, you know, embroidered type items, but I have kind of a variety of things too, so that'll be okay. So just have to hope your items stand out, I guess. But no, I don't take really any extra spies. Just me and my daughter, or my mom sometimes goes with me too, so it's just us. But we do browse around and see what the competition looks like. Alright, well, I'm going to take off. I gotta go let Curly back in and go in the house for a minute, and I will be back out here stitching and on the computer and all the things. So if you're in the group, come in there and talk to me. Post. I've already taken it down. I don't have the jar full anymore. I've moved them back into here. So this is all of them. I'll show you again, but it looks different in this jar. But that's all the empty bobbins. Same amount, different jar. I've moved them. I had them in that other jar and took a picture, and then I put them back in here with felties and random things. So there's quite a few. And the last I checked, I haven't looked at the comments, but the last I checked the comments on the guesses, there were no correct guesses yet. So I've got to go check again now. The last time I checked, it was before I started this video, so if they might have come in since then, there might be a correct guess. But when I checked, there wasn't a single correct guess. So take it as you will. Alright. Well, I'm going to jump off here. Y'all hop over to the group. I'll be around so you can chat and share pictures. If you grab this design, stitch it out, come back and share. Be sure to. That will enter you into the grand prize, which is a code for Embroidery Playground. It'll be a code for Amazon, and there will also be a gift code for Glitter Bug Fairy. That's all included in the grand prize. So definitely get signed up. We've got a lot of entries already, so be sure to get your stitch outs pictures shared so you can get entered. And like I said, any purchases made this week also count. So you've got lots of chances to enter for the grand prize. Count the bobbins for the daily for today, and then there will be another daily giveaway tomorrow and another for the day on Thursday as well. So lots of fun stuff this week, and I'm excited for every one of y'all to be here, all 5,010 now. I think we're up to 5,010 or somewhere around there, pretty close. But anyway, alright, so I'm going to jump off here. I will talk to you guys later. I'll be in the group. Come talk to me there. See you later. Have a good day, and bye-bye.